Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome to Tuesday, a little chilly Tuesday. In my walk down here, Boss Man Matt made fun of me because I'm in my farm clothes. My wife says...
That's not why I was making fun of you.
Well, so let's just stop. I didn't tell the whole story.
All right.
So it's not a long story.
Right,
my wife made fun of me. She says, you're not going down like that, are you?
Yes,
and I said, honey,
I am.
people, so what you don't see is what's below me. And I said, people only see this.
Right.
I said, it'll be fine. Well, do they know you're going farming? Yeah, okay. So if you're listening, I'm going farming after this.
That is not your professional attire.
It's not my normal, take my jacket off, Mr. Rogers stuff. And then I walked in, and I had a stocking cap on and gloves and flip-flops.
Because why not?
Because I didn't want to wear my boots down here. I'd have to take them off at the door and let them sit.
It's all good. Well, we appreciate you not wearing your farm boots.
They don't smell because everything's froze to them.
True. It'll melt in here, but
yeah, it would eventually.
Eventually,
it would definitely melt. So that's how my day started. So ahoy, Boss Man Matt.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you. And we have SPP in the house.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you, my lad, Peter. SPP, super producer Peter.
There you go.
For those who don't know what SPP means.
SPP. Yeah, you know me.
I knew you knew that. Mm-hmm. All right. It's Tuesday. This is episode, I'm stealing your thunder, because when you do set for the day, you probably say what episode.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes
I know
don't.
you did yesterday because I happened to tune in.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to see if anybody interrupted. I was disappointed in you, Peter.
I'm sorry.
You did comment, but I need full-fledged interruption, completely different subject when I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll try to be better next time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's
it's there.
Let's eat the frog.
Yeah.
It is a very special day. Boss Man Matt's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you, Matt.
Well, thank you.
Happy birthday.
January, baby.
Yep. My dad's birthday actually, it was January 20th, so mine's a day after my dad's birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. He's passed, but
But still,
it's a day
kinda
after
cool.
his. So we had back-to-back birthdays.
Easy to remember that stuff.
And I guess when I was a kid, I stole his thunder a little bit. So
You likely did.
I probably stole his thunder.
You don't need to worry about your birthday present.
Yeah,
We have
exactly.
Matthew.
Yeah,
needs a birthday.
it's my birthday. I don't care
But
about
it's
your birthday.
My birthday, Dad.
So yes, it is my birthday.
Very good. We like celebrating birthdays around here. You did bring in treats.
I did. They're store bought, but
I'm going to try it.
yeah, they're kind of sloppy right now.
This is the treats for the day. There are two consumed. I have done one. I don't know who ate the other.
I had the other.
And I'm likely will have another.
Yeah. Well, I
for
told
the day
Peter.
is
I
out.
told Peter to have one. I said, "Go ahead and have two. They're not very big."
Yeah.
So
It was one bite,
it was a bite.
but very good. Now I'm going to have to up my game for my birthday whenever that is.
Well, you don't have to up it very far. They're very good, but they're high V. I got them last night, so there's not a high bar. They're very good, but
and it's the day old from last night. I'm teasing.
yeah, I got them. I got them yesterday afternoon. So
Well, we have a new president.
we do have a new president.
Did you watch any of the Pomp and Circumstance?
I
Either
did
of you?
not.
I didn't either. I just didn't. I don't think I got back from the farm until like 11:15.
Yeah.
Had a long morning. So I didn't watch much. I did watch a little bit of news. They had a lot of coverage all day.
Yeah, I kind of saw little bits and pieces, but not too much. I mean, some of the things about he signed some of the executive orders.
There was more than a couple.
A couple hundred, I think.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, he spent his first day signing his name, which is about that big, his signature.
Right.
I don't know how you could do it the same every time. My signature is never the same every time. Is yours? I mean,
I think it's
exactly
not
the same?
exactly. I think it's probably fairly close, but
His looks like a stamp.
well,
That big is.
he signs very
How
important.
could you do that 200 times?
He signs very important documents. I sign $6 checks. So
So I wouldn't care if my signature looks the same for $6. I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Executive orders, and I know we don't like getting political, but this is something that has intrigued me. I read up on it for the first time a little bit this morning. I thought it was a relatively new thing. It has been around since like the very early 1900s. Did not know that.
I did not know that either.
You knew that, Peter.
I'm familiar enough with them.
That's awesome. That somebody younger than us knows more about some of that.
Well, just
history.
it seems like okay, they've been around since 1900, but it doesn't seem like it seems like every president now comes in and has like
I think
quite a few.
I think they're making meaning media is making a bigger deal of it now.
It could be.
What I read this morning was it was a huge deal. There'd be they'd average 300 a year.
Really?
Yeah,
No idea.
we average now like 50 some a year.
Wow. Okay.
Had no idea.
Learned something
Here
there.
I am, kind of livid about it. Even President Trump, I don't care. It's been, to me, it's been abused. But then I think, well, we have an ineffective Congress. They really can't get things done. So presidents do this stuff, but they don't really make laws. They're just in providing interpretations
Right.
within the Constitution, supposedly. I just wish they'd go away, because every 4 years, if there's a change in who sits in that seat, they go in and undo what somebody else did before.
Yeah.
I just looked this up.
Yeah.
Do you know the president who signed the most executive orders through October 13th? So their first,
The first, that'd be about their first year, not even that.
yeah,
I wouldn't know.
it was Eisenhower.
Ike.
60 executive orders,
Okay.
Wow.
a
Well,
little less than their first year.
I think we're going to take that record.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trump
no,
is.
did not know any of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it. So there's my politics.
There
on the
you
day.
go.
And well, except for all the pardons and preemptive pardons, a new word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not preemptive. That's not a new word.
Well, it was. Yeah.
But put those two together.
Yeah.
And we've never done that before.
Nope. Not like that.
So I'm not going to spoil your birthday on
That's all right.
any more politics.
Number one movie in January 21st, 1972, The Godfather. Of course, that came from Ray.
That you need to watch it.
I know, and I still haven't seen it. That's right. It came out on the day I was born, so
No. Now it's tied to you.
it came out like 30 years before Peter was born.
You probably
29.
20.
watched it.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
So anyway, we're talking about cold. Coldest day on record on the planet Earth, minus 128. And it was in 1983, which surprised me because it's, I don't know,
It was a cold snap that year.
the cold snap that year.
I remember.
Is at the high altitude Vostok weather station in Antarctica, minus 128.
Well, high altitude meaning meaning what? Like
It's probably up in the mountains.
6,000 or 7,000 feet up.
Yeah,
there?
I don't know.
Well, hell yeah, it's cold up there.
But it was also, since
It was
Antarctica.
only 118 on the ground.
Exactly, only 118. But July 21st, because Antarctica must be on opposite side of us. So, but coldest places on Earth, top three are all in Antarctica. Number 4 is Denali, Alaska, Greenland, Siberia, Russia, another one in Greenland, different place in Siberia. Yukon Territory in Canada, and number 10, coldest place on Earth is Prospect Park, Alaska, which comes up again. Coldest temp recorded in the U.S., minus 80. And so,
Prospect Park.
well, it's Prospect Creek. So
Prospect
I don't know
Creek.
if I wrote one of them down wrong, if it's the same place or not. But anyway, Prospect Creek, Alaska. 123, 1971.
Oh, that in the 70s was cold too.
Cold. Yeah.
I remember going to church one day. It was cold and a lot of snow. We had to walk.
I got a picture of me. It was sitting on a huge snowdrift when I was a little kid, and that would have been 73, 74-ish probably. A lot of snow. So the coldest temperature in the continuous in the 48, lower 48, minus 70 in Rogers Pass, Montana
Oh, sure.
in 1954.
There's nothing to stop that Canadian winds from up there.
In Montana, minus 70. So it's minus
That's not
14
that
or
bad,
something here.
That's like nothing compared to
Yeah, exactly.
the others.
So
It's not even worth talking about. I'm not sure I'd put my mittens on for that. It's minus 70.
you might put on actual shoes.
Probably should.
You probably should.
It's minus 70.
Number one song on this day, 1972, Don McLean's American Pie.
I'll be darned. Look at Ray go.
I don't know.
That's a long song, too.
It's a huge long song. It's a good song, but I'll bet there's like 5 verses that I can't remember any of them. You just kind of know the chorus, right?
Yep. That's a fact. What else is up there?
So, well,
Look at Ray.
yeah. Jimmy checked in. Bailey checked in. Jeff, Nick, my mom, my wife, Greta.
Bailey, she hasn't been around for a while.
Oh, Bailey's around. She doesn't comment.
She doesn't comment anymore.
She's around every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
She lets you know.
Well, no, sometimes she'll call me after the show and go, hey, let's talk about this. And so we'll talk about the show. So,
Really?
yeah, not always, but occasionally.
Making us better.
Making us better. Well, she's not usually critical. She's usually just like,
That's okay if she is.
yeah, I know. She has some ideas. I think a couple of them she suggested, and I'm not sure we put them in place yet, but we probably will at some point.
Well, you're the boss.
Yeah.
You get to make those big executive orders.
Yep. But so Bailey's around. Bailey's always around. She watches. She's one of our number one fans.
Very good.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter, did you watch the game last night?
I sure did.
Did you watch the game last night,
I
boss?
did. I watched the whole thing.
I did
Believe
too.
it or not.
I did too.
I was ready to go to bed in the third quarter, but then Notre Dame tried to make it interesting, and I couldn't stop.
The first drive from each team was incredible.
It was.
And then Ohio State kind of took over, and I thought, well, crud, because I thought it was going to be a great close game.
Yep.
And I don't know, something happened in the middle of the third quarter with Ohio State sitting there with a 24-point lead with a quarter and a half to go.
Yep.
And all of a sudden things tighten up.
They tightened up, made it just interesting enough that kept me going.
And one play, they say you can't win or lose a game on one play, but I truly think that third down that Ohio State had, that long pass to
Ice the game pretty much.
it was huge.
That was to a true freshman.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he
one
is
hell of a ball player.
He is a true
Yeah.
freshman, but he's a gifted kid for sure.
That was huge. That was huge, because if that doesn't happen, I'm not sure Notre Dame doesn't tie it up.
Yep. It was, yeah. It turned into a.
How does Notre Dame? You don't ever see teams make 2-point conversions, and they knocked
They make
out two
two
of
of them. Yeah, and
like easy.
yeah, fairly easily. Right. Now the final score ended up being by 11, but it was tighter than that.
Yes.
It felt tighter than that.
At least the last
The last quarter, right? Yeah. So yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Fun game. I was reading briefly this morning. Like 17 players are expected to be drafted from
Yeah.
Ohio State's team. They had a good team.
Good team. If only they could have beat Michigan.
Had they only? You suppose their fans have forgotten about that now?
Not entirely.
I don't think they ever forget that one.
No, I think that one is.
I was kind of talking about this with my friends after the game. It was kind of like, well, Michigan won last year, but doesn't it feel a little bad now that your arch rival just goes back and wins one the following year?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Well, Michigan. So Michigan had won the national title last year, and they beat Ohio State for 4 years in a row now.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
they're probably not feeling too terrible. Although they didn't want Ohio State to win, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
Big Ten, back-to-back Big
Back-to-back
Ten
Big
national
Ten.
champs. I'm liking the sound of that. Mm-hmm. I'm not certain that Iowa will ever be in that conversation, but
it would take.
we got to be a Big Ten fan.
It would be a big flyer, an outlier if I were to make it.
I'd be just tickled to death.
We all would.
I will say the sportsmanship and the play of both teams, but especially I noticed more sportsmanship out of Notre Dame than I have in a long, long time, helping the opposing players up.
Yep. Good Catholic boys.
I just think all around it was a well played game.
Yeah, it was.
Very well.
It was a good game. It turned into a good game.
Well coached teams, and they seem like, I don't know, I just like how that game was played.
So Ryan Day, coach of Ohio State, what he needs to do now is be like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm going to the SEC.
I think he probably should. He has a special bond with those guys. You can see. Did you watch the
Nope. As soon as it was over, I turned it off. But
there's a special bond there, and he said now the story can come out, and we'll let these guys tell the story. So there was some adversity that they talked about. You saw that? Did you step and watch some of that?
A little bit,
Yeah.
but not too much.
That there was some adversity going on,
No.
and he didn't get specific, but he said now the stories can come out.
all right. Well,
Whatever that means.
we shall see.
Whatever that means.
We shall see. I want to get one more thing in before we go to break.
Is your birthday?
No, not that.
You want to talk about his
Nope.
Boss Man Matt's birthday?
Let's talk about it.
Spencer Lee. Did you hear
we
about
talk?
this weekend?
I know that he wrestled somewhere.
He wrestled in France.
Yes.
In a international tournament.
Yes.
Went 5-0.
Yes.
Took the gold. Outscored his opponents 50-0.
That's how you do that.
So that's 10 point superiority wins. He wrestled for a total of 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Boy,
5 matches.
think about that.
2 minutes 47 seconds. That's less than the first period of a college duel.
You work so hard.
Yeah, he works so hard.
To get them done as quickly
Went
as
to
possible.
France, did the whole thing. 2 minutes 47 seconds of wrestling.
Was there nobody there to wrestle? The Japanese guy wasn't.
I don't think there was. He
They're
wrestled.
going to do an exhibition.
Yeah, I know that's gonna be cool. He wrestled somebody from, I believe, Sweden in the finals. So anyway, Spencer Lee.
He's still a tough dude
He's still a stud.
for sure. I got his autograph picture.
Do you? All right.
On my wall. You never come see me. I'm here every day.
You come to my office.
You never
every
come
day.
down and just say, "Hey." I can live with that, Matt. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you can't know my name.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a break, Peter. We'll be back and talk about I don't know what. We'll be back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back to Matt's birthday. I'm not going to let it go.
Yes.
Today is Tuesday, is Boss Man Matt's birthday.
Yeah, when I walk out of here, we won't talk about it anymore
We'll
today.
never speak
We'll
of it
never
again.
speak of it again.
I do have to speak of this, however.
All right, speak.
The Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew this morning, including Boss Man Matt's birthday day,
Yeah.
is Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. So it's Tuesday.
It is. It's
That
top,
means it's...
top 10 Tuesday.
Dun, 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 dun. Did you have music for
I
that?
didn't have a music queued up for that, I'm afraid.
Dang. And by the way, I do like the music as we're fading out.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Thank you, thank
So
you.
I don't usually listen to the show
Right.
because I'm
Because we're here. Right.
and we don't hear everything that Peter hears because he's got
He's got magic
the
headphones.
earmuffs on. So I didn't know we were doing music on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the way in, on
Just
the way
want to play you
out.
out.
That's just neat. So now we need buttons where we can go dun 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 dun, something like
Well, you
that.
gotta let me know ahead of time.
Okay.
You
have
can't let
that
me know
stuff?
as it's happening.
But you're super producer Peter.
Not super duper producer Peter.
Super duper. Be elevated to super duper
Yeah.
producer.
Do you have music stuff on there?
Yeah.
Some things.
Not dun 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 music. But music.
What's the name of that? Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe I think that's the name of the song. Da, 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is there buttons on there that says what it is?
No,
No,
No, you
you're just
just.
color coordinated.
I know there's applause and there's a few other
Oh, Plaza was cool. So it's Tuesday. That means it's.
Top 10 Tuesday.
Look what we're doing. We're making changes on the fly.
We're on the fly.
Well, what do you have for us, Matt?
Well, we got a few. I'm going to go with top 10 trending Google searches in 2024. It's on the back side of that sheet. Top 10 trending Google searches in 2024. Number 10, Liam Payne.
I don't know who that is.
Who is that? I don't know.
He was, I believe, he was the guy that was in. Do you remember One Direction back in the day?
I remember the name.
Yeah.
They were a boy band. Liam Payne.
Did he pass away?
Yeah, he
Oh.
was the one who passed
Oh,
away in
All right.
Argentina.
Yeah, and they've charged people for that now. Okay. Yep.
All right. Number 9 is Toby Keith, and I believe he passed away this past year also. Because of Olympic year, number 8, Olympic medal count.
Gotta know who's winning.
I Googled that a few times probably.
We need to know.
I don't know. Number 7, the Hurricane Milton tracker. Number 6 is Copa America, which I heard about, but I can't remember what that was all about.
It's the North and South American World Cup.
Oh, soccer,
Yep.
football,
We lost to
football.
somebody.
Are you a big soccer guy?
My friends are big soccer guys.
It's
so
a
I'll
big
hear
thing
from
down in
them.
Columbia.
Oh yeah.
You grew up there in Columbia?
In Columbia? No.
Okay.
I just went to
Just
school.
went to school there. All right.
So, all right, Tim, you can do the top 5.
Oh, number 5, Kamala Harris. Kamala, however you say her name. I've heard it both ways.
Kamala, I
Kamala
guess.
Harris. She was number 5 searched. I can honestly say I've never searched that. New York Yankees. Nor have I searched that. Why would that be number 4?
I'm guessing the Yankees make the list every year. The Yankees are just the Yankees.
Well, there's a lot of people in New York, so maybe they're searching for stats or what have you.
They made the World Series this year, didn't they?
Yeah, Dodgers, Yankees, right?
They had the big Juan Soto.
Did they won the World Series this year?
Yankees? No, Dodgers
Okay.
did.
Dodgers won.
That's what I thought. But the Yankees were in it.
I believe so, yeah.
See, that's
Nobody remembers second place. Nobody
cares?
remembers second place.
All right, who cares? Connections. I have no idea what that even means.
Oh,
look
stumped
at
us
me,
all.
but I have no clue.
Stumped all 3 of us on that one.
Where are you, Ray? What does connections mean? If you were to type that in right now, I wonder what you'd get. Donald Trump is the number 2 searched. I get both of those people. I get number 2 and number 5. And number 1 is the election. I assume they want to know election results.
I guess.
From their state or any other state that interests one
Yep.
might be searching.
You never know.
Wouldn't you just say election results?
I just copied and pasted.
I'm always doing the search thing. Like if I ask a question, it's way too damn long. Right. They say, "Stop, Tim. Just stop."
Yeah.
Did you mean this? I don't know what I mean. I mean what I want to know right there.
Do you want to do another one, or are we going to
Yeah,
go?
let's do another one.
All right, top 10 most streamed TV shows in 2024.
God, are these on Paramount Plus?
Some of them. Actually, a
Most
lot
of
of
these I don't think I'll know.
a lot of them are on stream. Well, they're all streaming because they're all streamed, right? So number 10,
That's the name.
Agatha All the Way, Disney Plus. Number 9, Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, Amazon Prime. Number 8 is Bridgerton.
Heard of that?
Yeah, my wife watched that.
Is that a show from the motherland?
It is.
Okay.
Yep, and it's kind of steamy, and so
Steamy.
my wife liked it.
It's like the books they used to have. Long guys with long flowing hair.
Yeah, kind of.
The polar opposite of me. People.
Yeah. Number 7. So so far, those 3, I've seen an episode of Bridgerton, and that's it. I haven't seen any of the other ones. House of Dragon is number 7 on Max. I did watch a couple episodes of that. I love Game of Thrones, but I couldn't get into House of Dragons.
No.
I just couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
me neither.
What's the difference?
So Game of Thrones is set in one period of time, and House of Dragon is actually like 300 years before that. So it's kind of a prequel, but it's like hundreds of years. So like none of the characters are the same, or so it's I don't know. I couldn't do it. Number 6 is The Penguin on Max, and I hear that's good. Ray,
Very good.
yeah, do you see it?
Yep.
Yeah, Ray liked it too.
Oh, that's right. That's the New York Times puzzle game connection.
Thanks, Ray.
Yep.
We don't search that stuff.
Nope.
All right, top 5.
Number 5, in comes The Boys from Amazon Prime. Like, I could get that.
Yeah, I think I did watch that. I think it's a superhero kind of thing. Yeah.
Now, The Penguin, I want to go back to The Penguin really quick. What is that? Is that
It's
is that a series?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Danny DeVito, Cobblepot, Batman.
Okay. That's on, what is Max?
HBO Max.
Oh, I don't get that. All right. Number 4 on Amazon Prime is Fallout.
I haven't seen
Amazon Prime, look at them go. Bezos doesn't have enough money. Number 3, Shogun is on Hulu. I understand Shogun's really good.
that. I heard it's really good. Haven't watched it.
I don't get it, so here we go. Number 2, True Detective, Night Country.
Yes.
That's on Showtime Max.
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Yeah. None of these are Paramount, by the way.
So far, so good. It looks to me like I should not even think. I should just go get Max.
Yeah. It's good.
Number 1 is Bluey on Disney Plus.
Of course it is. Is
that a cartoon?
It is.
Okay.
It's kind of a weird little cartoon, but kids love it. So
There we have it. I have seen none of them.
I've seen at least pieces of some of them.
None of them.
I have watched a few episodes of Bluey with the grandkids. So
Somehow I'm doing okay. My grandkids apparently are too young for Bluey. I don't know. They've not asked. I had them for 3 days.
yeah, Bluey's
They didn't
pretty
say,
young.
Papa, Mima, we got to have some Bluey.
Bluey's pretty young. So I don't know.
We missed it.
Yeah.
7:42. Peter,
Yeah.
take us to break, will we, so we can get set for the day?
Can do.
I might be here. I might not. I don't know.
All right.
We'll be right back.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Welcome back, morning breathers. We have lost Tim. He has to go farming. He's still in the room. He's gathering himself.
Tim is
but
still with us in
He's
the
still
room.
with us in Aura.
We got to have a cupcake.
He's having a cupcake and getting ready to go farm. So if he's going to be out in the cold, he
Part of
deserves
a balanced
it. So-
breakfast, as I always
Yeah,
say.
exactly. It has sprinkles. That's got it. Maybe they're fruit flavored. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be something there.
Something, yeah. We're going with the sprinkles. So let's get set for the day, Peter, shall we?
For the day.
I can still interrupt you.
He can still interrupt. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's still contributing from off in the distance. Today is Tuesday, January 21st. It is 7:45 a.m. Temperature right now in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington is minus 12 actual temperature. So that, kids, is cold.
Yeah, it's a little cold.
That's a little cold. A lot of sunshine today, so that's good. But but yeah, got my cupcakes back. Tim's still here. A lot of sunshine today, but just a whole lot of cold. A high of 7, so it's going to raise at least 19 degrees today, so it says, but a low of 2. I will also say, and Peter and I have been discussing this a little bit off air, and he is amazed by this. 2-hour delay today for Washington, Mount Pleasant, Kyoto, Waco, and Winfield. Canceled today because of the cold. Fairfield, Highland, Mid-Prairie, Pekin, Columbus, Van Buren. And I couldn't find anything about New London or Hillcrest, but I'm guessing there's some kind of thing too. So
The only thing that I can get that was close to that,
Tim says that's bullcrap.
was close to that was I think one time, like my junior high heater broke or something.
So you got out
So
early?
we had to delay a couple hours.
Right.
But outside of that, we never had like a 2-hour delay for a cold day.
Yeah. Well, the catch is one of these schools, and I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it wasn't one of these, but I know in Centerville they were canceled today, but they have to do virtual learning. So now
That's what I also thought.
So
is
now that the pandemic is over, they got this system in place where if you can't go to school, you still log on and do
Right.
everything. But apparently these, I didn't see anything about it on these. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 schools are canceled in our area that I know of. And the rest are on 2-hour delay.
So not only are snow days still around, but now they have cold
They
days.
have cold days. Yeah. Well, my guess is, especially some of these really small districts where the kids are all over, they don't want kids waiting at bus stops and doing that kind of stuff. So
That's fair.
that would be my guess. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Legislators discuss property taxes at First Chamber Forum in Fairfield. State Board accepts complaint against Henry County Sheriff. And a sizable crowd turns out to discuss 4-day school weeks in Washington. If you want more on those, go to SoutheastIowaUnion.com.
So the idea of that is that they go longer year round, but they're just 4 days.
No, not longer year round, longer during the day. So they add like 30 minutes to each day. And maybe they have to, so they have to.
So they get like a 3-month summer break then?
Yeah, I believe so. So it's 30 minutes each day over 4 days would be 4 hours. So there's something, the state law is something you have to have so many hours a year. It's not so many days in school. It's so many hours in school. So it's like 1,080 or something. I can't remember for sure. So it doesn't matter how many days you go. It matters how many hours you go. So they apparently they can add 30 minutes to each day and do a 4-day week, take a 3-day weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday seems to be the day that most of these schools are taking off because there's several in the area that have done this already. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, sports. Fairfield girls and boys wrestling travel to Albia tonight. Fairfield and Washington Bowlers will be in Keokuk this evening. Although, check these because some of them are getting postponed or canceled or whatever. So,
The cold days.
And boys basketball tonight includes Oskaloosa at Mount Pleasant, Fairfield at Pella, and assuming they have it, Washington hosts Newton, and you can watch that live right here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network on Facebook and YouTube. This day in history, on this day in 1976, the first Concords with commercial passengers simultaneously take flight on January 21st, 1976, leaving simultaneously, I'd use that word a lot, from London and Paris. At their cruising speeds, the Concords flew well over the sound barrier at 1,350 miles per hour, which is fast.
Pretty fast.
Cutting air travel time by more than half. These were like the coolest things. They dumped them. They don't have Concords anymore, but these were the coolest planes. Everybody was talking about those for a long time. So, Peter, you want a random joke, random quote, or random fact?
What did we do last time? Random fact?
I think we did a random fact.
Let's do a random quote today.
Random quote. When your children are teenagers, it's important to have a dog so that someone in the house is happy to see you.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
From Nora Ephron. Mm-hmm. So
my roommate has a dog, and every time I walk in, it was funny because at first when I walked in from like my room,
Yeah.
the dog would be like stranger danger, which is weird because that room is like in the apartment where I live.
Exactly.
But if you came in from the front door, the dog would be happy to see you. So
Really? You just
I
can't.
don't know.
What's going on in your bedroom that the dog is like?
I don't know.
Like, what's happening in
I don't
there?
know. I live there, and all of a sudden it's stranger danger.
All right. Well, that's all we got. We made it to 7:50. So everybody bundle up, stay inside if you can, turn the heater up, do what you got to do. If you got to go farming like Tim, then, do all the right things, gloves, hats. Don't wear flip-flops. So, all right. Until then, we will see you tomorrow.